you have a doctrine that's underlies your strategy and your tactics. And when I'm training, so let's say I'm training a bunch of end user police officers. The most important is that they understand what the tasks are. And at each one of the stages, you're familiar with the 9 attitudes. I'm not sure whoever's watching this knows, but you can give them a link or set up a way that they can look into the 9 attitudes,
sure,
etc.
Mm-hmm.
But at each one of those attitudes, there are tasks to accomplish. So the first thing is when I train a group of police officers, everything is task based. It's not. It has nothing to do with what it looks like they're doing. Are they accomplishing the task?
Mm-hmm.
And if they understand what those tasks are, so it's more of a matter of whether or not the tactics and the strategy that they're using is completing their task or achieving the results they want. So everything is task based. They have at each stage, these are all your tasks. Are you doing them? Yes. So good. We can move on to the next stage. And again, that happens sometimes subconsciously and quickly. Sometimes it happens nice and slow. If you're not accomplishing those tasks, then you have to stay there until those tasks are accomplished. You can't move on until those tasks are achieved. So if you're falling down, one of the tasks is you need to be as vertical as possible for as long as possible. And so you have to regain that verticality. So are the drills and the strategy that we set up for you let you achieve those tasks?
And in a way, that's just groundbreaking, right? Because a lot of instruction that we see is technique-based, and it'll be very technically oriented as well. It's like, when you strike the pad, you have to strike it this way, and let's practice that, over and over. Whereas from its very outset, I think, speaking for you, your methodology is really based on a scenario in which there are problems, and the problems need to be solved, and and you solve those problems by working your way through that task list that you've embodied in the 9 attitudes. And really, it's like chalk. It's like night and day when we observe.